Christmas. Welcome to or back to my channel. My name is Nina and I live here in our little house in the countryside in Norway, about 30 minutes outside of Oslo, the capital of Norway, with our animals and my daughter and her family nearby. And in today's video I am going to show you how I have decorated for Christmas. I thought I would say a little bit about my decor before I start and about me doing house tours. First of all, doing house tours, I don't know why, but I find that so hard. So if you don't want to hear my rambling, please go to this part of the video and you can see the decor without my rambling. For those of you who want to take the tour with me, I thought I would say a little bit about this year's inspiration. And it's maybe not so much an inspiration as it is me wanting to kind of express my love for my husband through my decor. I mentioned in my last video that our lives are crazy right now, and especially my husband's life. So I wanted to kind of do something special for him, and he is very, very into American vintage cars. I'm not, and I don't like car decor either. So this was a huge challenge, but I found some postcards or Christmas motifs on Pinterest like this, and I thought that I can work with this. So the way I usually do my decor is that I do my dining room table, and I kind of take inspiration from that through the house. When I've done that, I go through my decor and I find the pieces that no matter what the theme is, I want to have out. I'm sure all of you have those kind of pieces, and I think it's important. It brings tradition to my grandson and daughter, and my husband and I as well, and I love to see it gets kind of like an old friend you take out once a year. Okay guys, before I ramble too much, this is my Christmas house for 2024. I hope you enjoy, I hope you get some ideas and that you get inspired. Enjoy. So we'll start off in the entrance as usual, and if you have seen my other Christmas videos, you will see that there are some differences here or changes. This looks very yellow in the camera, and I can assure you it's not, so you don't get quite the colors, but I hope you get an idea. So what's new this year is the Christmas tree. I have never had a Christmas tree in the entrance. This is the tree I usually have in my living room, and this is kind of the first clue of what the theme for this year's Christmas is. Of course, cars. So I have on this tree, this is kind of my husband's tree now, the ornaments, the tree, the cars, and some bikes, and some flying pigs, taxi. I just bought what I could get when it comes to cars, and then these Merry Christmas signs. I love them, or they are ornaments for the Christmas tree. I put a red bow behind because it made the sign pop a bit more. So I love that, and I'm so happy that the tree turned out okay, that it wasn't too big. I usually have a big garland here, and I love the big garland. It makes a large statement in the entrance, but with the tree it was too much. So I went with a smaller one with just a red velvet bow and the sign or the ornament, and of course a small mistletoe. So that's the entrance to the dining room. No sneak peeking, I will show you. And the wreath on the bathroom door. This is a decoration that my husband bought some years ago. I have had to admit I have not had it up, but this year it suited the theme of the decor, so it's also here in the entrance. And I've said so many times, the basket with the changing pillows and throws, a little holder for Christmas cards, and just some lights and flowers here. And also on the mirror I have this garland, and of course when you come in there's a there's a car on the mat. This broomstick I made with the small nisse, as we say in Norway. I made many years ago. Okay guys, so that's the entrance, and I know it doesn't look as cozy as it has previous years maybe, but on camera, but in real life it does. And then for the bedroom, nothing big or new here, but of course the tray, the same thing. A car, there's a car, and then I hung the mirror that usually hangs in the entrance here with large bells and some green pigs. Just a glittery, oh my god, the word disappeared. It's not a garland, it's a wreath. Yeah. This is called a krans in Norwegian, so I'm sure you can understand that the words are very different when I'm supposed to remember them in English. I have these cute gnomes with the heart, and haven't done a lot here, just some bows, and yeah, very cozy. And there, if you saw my video last year where I made alternative transportation for Santa, it's here this year, at least some of them, and Rudolph and yeah, the gang, they are here. Yeah, this is this year this is a room where I just took what I had left over, and I know that many of you have said that when you saw how I decorated, or that I decorated my bedroom for Christmas, you wanted to do the same. The pillow is new this year. Love it. Candy cane. They are very popular in Norway this year. I don't know if they are elsewhere as well, but at least here. A small wreath on the door. My mother always had wreaths on the doors, so I've just kept the tradition alive. And you have just seen my Harry Potter room, but there is something you have not seen that I just love. Look at those lights. And I will show you. They come with a wand. Yeah, I know I'm a huge kid. Look at the tip of the wand and the lights. I just... I love it. And I've not done much here. This room is... it's more enough than enough as it is. Just hung a stocking. And some Christmas pillows on the bed. Of course, the hanging lights. These are, I've seen these so many places, so I'm sure you can get hold of those if you want. They come with small hooks to tape on the ceiling, and with the lights. I bought 20, so doesn't look as many, but yeah, it's 20. I have these, and I think I have those here all year. They're actually Christmas decor, but yeah. So that's the Harry Potter room for Christmas. My grandson has already been sleeping here, and he loved the lights as well. I have some small nisser here as well. If you haven't been here before, I'm sure this is very strange. I have a Harry Potter room. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, and a lot of what's in here I've made. Not the owl. Somebody asked me if we made the owl. We did not, but the broom and oh my goodness me, I have brain fog like it's an art form. Dragons and pixies and yeah, masks, and yeah, I made a lot. There's videos. This is where my husband has his clothes, so it's usually not a very tidy room. Okay, back to the entrance. That's my furry baby Urian. We have some bad news about him, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. And then the bathroom. New this year is the mat. Is that the English word? Is that a mat? It's called a matte. Matte in Norwegian, but yeah. And of course I had to be on theme in this room as well. So easy to just take these small apothecary jars and fill them with cute things. I love that. This is always also one of my husband's investments, decor investments. Yeah, so that's the small bathroom. And of course, I forgot to show you, I found these cute towels with the cars on. So of course I had to buy those. This is Marius. The pattern is called Marius, and it's a well-known Norwegian pattern. Marius is a boy's name here in Norway. Did I show you the Santa holding his nose? Okay, so that's the bathroom. And then Urian is going to show us the dining room. This tree is, I do changes to it every year, but not a lot. I have the same tree and a lot of the same decor. But what I've done this year is that I have these decorations are some we have bought in Göteborg, or Gothenburg, as you maybe would say in English, in Sweden. We have several years we've gone there for a weekend before Christmas, and it's very nice. So this, I usually have those standing. I've used them a lot of different places, but this is the first year I have them on the tree. I just love this tree. I think I say every year that I am going to change the singing mess in the background. This is kind of my music corner, and I will, but not this year. I didn't get to it. These trains, I haven't set the whole train up yet, at least. They also are very, it runs, and they are very popular here in Norway. I'm sure elsewhere as well. And there's the garland that I usually have in my entrance, so I put it up here instead. Love it. I'm keeping you in suspense when it comes to the tablescape. I usually do a video on its own on the tablescape, but I don't think I'm going to do that this year. Again with the baskets with the pillows and throws, and this is the fireplace, and this garland is it's mounted on wood, so I just put the whole thing away and put it back up. So very easy. And I put Santa and some gold trees. Yeah, we'll go into the kitchen later. And this is, first of all, let's take a view from afar. As I said, this year's decor is it's not very photogenic. It looks a lot cuter in real life. And here I've tried to go all out with the cars. So every plate has its own car with lights. I love those. And napkins with cars. I only have 4, so I had to supplement with 2 with candy canes as well, but I think that's okay. These cars are my husband's. They are kind of collectible, so before you run and get hold of your husband's collectible cars, ask if it's okay to take them out of the package. I had to, but I kept it a secret for quite some time, and I made these small Christmas gifts and some Christmas trees and skis, and I made this little wreath on the front of all the cars, and then this small it's ceramic, but it's supposed to look like gingerbread houses with tea lights inside. Just this furry fabric, and I don't know if you can see that it's sparkly. I had some white glitter, so I put that on. Of course, my husband, if he was filming now, he would tell you what the cars are and everything. That's a Chevrolet. He loves vintage American cars. We have a car that looks a little bit like that one. He would say it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I don't think it does. Maybe. No, I'll show you. We have the same cars in the windows. Okay. So again, just with the Christmas tree on the roof and the wreath and snow. And this one with the packages and the wreaths and everything. And I love it, actually. I think this is a fun table, and I think my grandson thought so as well. So if you have any small or big boys that's interested in cars, I'm sure this would be a tablescape that they would love. I don't know if you can see, but I've also made here, I made a stamp with pattern on from the tires, and I made kind of a road going along here. Try to make it look like they have driven on the snow. This is a view from the back. And this is from the other side. I just love it. I didn't think I would. What I do not love, and I got told off for being hard on myself, criticizing myself, and I know I shouldn't. I like this, but to be 100% happy, I would have to take it down again because it got too messy, I think. Because I think I used 4 garlands or something different to get the look, and the look is a bit messy if you ask me, but yeah, it's okay. Some butterflies and signs, and this is, if you haven't been here before, this is my driftwood lamp that I am decorating for different seasons. So this is how it turned out for Christmas. I also bought this light chain with the snowflakes. Yeah. There is something about the color here that I don't think is quite right, and I am considering putting lights on these wreaths. I think that would be, but I have so many lights in the house right now that you wouldn't believe it. But at least that's the house, and of course had to have pillows as well with cars. Those are from H&M Home. Not the nicest pillows, but it was all I could find here in Norway right now. Here is also one of my husband's cars, and there's another one. I've done the same to those. And here is, if we had painted this black and my husband wanted to, I may do that after Christmas. This is the kind of car that we have, a black car like this. And the snowman, and then I bought some posters, small and big, with this Christmassy car Christmassy motifs. So I've done the same, but with different photos in each window. And we usually have a horse here. Now we have a car. This is one of the decoration pieces that I don't know what I think about this, but it's kind of it reminds me so much about when I was little with these. I love them. Yeah. So this I have somewhere every year. Some lanterns, and here's the other window, as you can see, with another poster. And of course I have the red curtains and clock and a garland here as well. So that's the dining room, and here's our living room, and there are some changes here. We've bought a new rug, a much larger rug, and the chair that is usually in the entrance is now here. I've taken out my comfy ugly black chair recliner for this. Yeah, so I can give you a kind of an overview. This is new this year. There. And I think I'll keep that there and just put different, or maybe I'll paint something and put in the frame. Yeah, I'll show you the Christmas tree and everything as we go. Nothing new or huge here. This is kind of the candy station. There are candies inside here, but I have to kind of hide them. And then I love the small velvet bags. And the Merry Christmas sign, that's also one of my husband's decor pieces that he has bought and loved, so I keep that somewhere every year. More from H&M Home. These to put the glasses on. And this is one of my, this is also usually in my entrance and I love it. But now I have it in here and I can see it all the time, so I love that as well. Could we help? Here was some help. Ooh. And in the windows I've done something similar to the other window with the photos and these cars. The Santa candle holders, they are some of the, I think it's the first Christmas decor my husband and I bought together, so they mean a lot. They were expensive, but we bought them anyway, so I love them. And then this was this the theme for, yeah, this was part of the theme last year. This is a house that my grandfather started. He has made kind of the house, and then we made the entrance, and my grandfather also made the furniture, but I made it to look like our cabin in the mountains. So this was on the dining room table last year. Now we have it here and I love it. And also with the new candle holder. So this is inside, and it's pretty similar to the living room at our cabin. It's so nice to have that here in the... My husband usually sits here, and he said, I feel like I'm in the mountains looking at the cabin. As I love that. So that's this year's coffee table decor. If you're getting irritated by the filming, I just have to say I'm awful at doing house tours. Okay. You've seen that before, or if you haven't been there before, you haven't. That's a palette art I made some years ago. Again, a new poster, but the same theme. More candies and nuts, and places to put some of our favorite decor. And the branch that I decorate for every season. So this is pretty similar to last year, I think. Yeah. And then a window with a little bit of a nutcracker theme. I got this tea light holder from my daughter. This was one of the kind of first Christmas gifts she bought with her own money, and I love it, so I always have that up. And this is my kind of, I think I called it my ugly Norwegian Christmas tree. Because it's not stylish decorated, but I know a lot of you have the same kind of tree, and that you too love your trees. I had to change the battery, so yeah. But as I said, my ugly Norwegian Christmas tree, which is not so ugly, it has a lot of memories. So that is why I love this tree. And this year I've only used this one time before. This is flocked, but with a lot of glitter as well. I love this tree. Unfortunately, it has been it smells of I don't know, cellar, if you know what I mean. It's been out in the garage, so it had a smell to it, so I sprayed it with house perfume with vanilla. So now, yeah, so it's a bit smelly, but it's getting better. But I love the trees because of all the memory. And this is this year's some of this year's memories. This we bought in Scotland, and this one, I think it was a kind of a tour, or a blend of a theater and a tour. I think it was called Mary King's Cross. I loved it, and so did my husband and daughter. So that's a cute memory. There are decor that my grandson have made, and there are a little bit that my daughter have made, like this pinecone. This must be 25 years now, I think. And then I have everyone who has ever been with us here for Christmas Eve. That's when we celebrate in Norway, Christmas Eve. They have their own bauble. This is my husband's with their name on. So there's a lot of people that's no longer with us that's on the tree. We went to Fort Lauderdale and Disney World a few years ago, so of course I bought some Christmas decor from there, and I have decor that friends have given me, and that I love. And also I put candy on the tree, or in the tree. This is a chocolate, and there are candy canes. So my grandson loves to forage to be a little detective and find all the goodies on the tree. So that's that. And the secretary, again, here's my what is that called? I know what it's called, but I cannot remember. You know, Jesus and Joseph and all of those. For some it's the reason for the season, but not for everybody, and that's okay as well. And then yeah, that's where I edit my videos. Yeah, I'll try to give you kind of an overview of the living room. Of course, it's not usually this light, but if I turn down the light, everything will look even more yellow. So it's really cozy. I'll try to get some night views or footage, but it's not easy with this camera. The kitchen, I have not baked anything yet, but I'm going to bake. In Norway we say you have to bake 7 different, or I think something bad is going to happen. This is my hot chocolate station. A bit more tidy this year than before. Again, I've bought some cups with the cars on from H&M Home. Yeah, and of course it's not this yellow, it's white. I try not to do too much in the kitchen because it's a small kitchen and we are going to bake a lot and make a lot of food here, so yeah. Sign, Santa, and here's our Christmas plates, or at least some of them. And this, I don't know why witches, before it was more common before, but witches was a common Christmas decor item here in Norway. This is a very old one that used to hang in my mother's home. She was actually named after one of the neighbors. That's not very nice, but they say that the neighbor were not nice, so yeah, that's why. But yeah, Mrs. Blomberg, or maybe I shouldn't say that. Yeah, I'm sure she's dead many years ago. And here's our little wine station, and behind here is it's a spicy alcoholic drink called akvavit. I do not like it. It's this browned spirit. I don't like it, but my husband do. And we have an advent candle holder. So now we light one candle every Sunday, the 4 Sundays before Christmas. I'm sure that's not just a Norwegian tradition. That's it, you guys. That's my Christmas home and my wobbly, chaotic Christmas house tour. My furry friend had to take off the Santa coat. It was too hot, so he's even done a change of clothing during the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got some ideas. As I said, if you have anyone in your family with interest for cars and maybe collect cars, this is a very cheap and easy way to make someone very happy. Okay guys, that was my Christmas house of 2024. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got some ideas, that you got inspired, and I hope you will subscribe. I always forget to ask. A lot of you watching my videos are not subscribed, and it helps my channel a lot if you could, if you want to do that. I also want to thank you so much for all the love and support you always show me, for all the comments, beautiful comments you leave. I think I have the nicest little corner of the internet with my YouTube channel. You guys are so gracious and kind. I don't know if I'll do any more videos before the new year. I hope so, but I do not want to promise and then not being able to keep my promise. So if I don't see you before, I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope you get to spend the holidays as you wish, and with your loved ones. I know that Christmas can be a hard time for many people. I hope my video can bring a little bit of joy to you. So with all that said and all that done, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Bye guys.
Around midnight, way up high, there's an angel in the sky. The glitter and the shine, she must be divine. What a night, what a sight. Ring the bells loud and clear, have the reindeers reappear. Take my hand, you promised land. Here we go. I have wished upon a star, I've sent my wishes far to get you in every way. I had given up hope when the snow started falling, but then I knew it was you. Around midnight, way up high, there's an angel every night. Take my hand, you promised land. Here we go. wishes far to get you in every way. I had given up hope when the snow started falling, but then I knew it was you. Around midnight, way up high, there's an angel every night. Take my hand, you promised land. Here we go. Here we go. When everything is white, glimmering silver white, and stillness fills the night, it's Christmas, a winter wonderland, a snowball in each hand. Take me away, Christmas Day. There's joy in the air, family's near. We give thanks for this past year. Oh, nothing compares to the love that we share. Oh, what a bliss, a green red delight with glimmering silver white. You dazzle us all from big to small. Warm laughter and white smiles, my presents stacked in piles. Take me away, Christmas Day. Thanks for this past year. Oh, nothing compares to the love that we share. Oh, what a bliss, a green red delight with glimmering silver white. You dazzle us all from big to small. Warm laughter and white smiles, my presents stacked in piles. Take me away, Christmas Day. Take me away, Christmas Day.